Good morning. Today I have another video response for you. Read Susie Reads started a discussion about how and why we rate books, and I wanted to talk about that because I usually don't rate books. I haven't rated books before I joined Goodreads, and I usually don't rate them here on YouTube. If you follow my videos for some time now, you realize or you noticed that I've never said something like, oh, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars or 3 out of 5 stars. And that's mainly because I don't think that says anything. And that's something that Susie touched. What does a star mean for us? What value does it have? And for me, a star doesn't really have a value on its own without talking about the book. Yes, I rate them on Goodreads, but mainly because I think like, okay, that's what you do there. And I go totally along what it says with a little help there. What a Goodreads 1 star is, what a Goodreads 5 star is. I follow that line. And the rating for me is not the most important. For me, it's more important to find out what a person thinks about a book. So when I watch videos and reviews about books, I like to hear why you liked a book or what you disliked about a book. And that's what I try to tell you whenever I talk about books, what I liked about the book and what I disliked about a book. And I think the star rating system doesn't give you that option. That's why we have longer reviews to support the star system. And the value of a star, it can be different. Susie touched on the topic like that there is a quality of writing and the quality of the enjoyment of reading, that those go into that rating and that you have to find out what is more. Is it the quality of writing or the reading experience? And for me, that can differ. I mean, you probably know that I can love books solely for the purpose of the writing, even if the story is bad and everything else. But if I really, really love the writing and the way the book is written, I can give it a 5-star rating because I'm just so overwhelmed by the writing. The same happens if the story just blows me away. If I don't really care about how the book is written because it's basically written bad, then I can still give it a high rating because I got so engulfed in the story and I loved reading it that that is more important for me. And just as Susie said, it's like, how does anyone know if you don't give more information to the stars? And I totally agree on that. And the other thing is why we rate books. And I'm not really sure, since I don't really do that. I just started, as I said, on Goodreads. So I basically think I do that because Goodreads does that. And I don't really pay attention to how many stars a book got, an average. Like you can see when you look up in Goodreads, you look up a book and you get an average rating of the book. And yeah, I sometimes look at it, but mainly I ignore it because it can have a 3-star rating and that means maybe one gave it a 5 and another gave it a 1. Who knows? And yeah, I don't really pay attention to that. I guess that's all I have to say about the rating. I rarely do it and I like to talk more about what I liked about the book. What is your opinion on that? Do you rate books? Why do you rate books? How do you rate books? What do you prefer, the star rating system, or if someone gives you more information, what's behind those stars? Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Readers who participate in these sites feel the need to give books star ratings based on their reading experiences. But what I'm curious about is how and why we rate books the way that we do.